Hi, I'm Dr. Ben here in Louisville, Kentucky. And if internal health is something that's important to you, for you and for your loved ones, maybe you're just not sure where to start or what's the next level for you. Or perhaps you've been feeling tired but wired, craving clarity, or wondering how to restore your healthy glow and energy without adding more to your plate. Here are three simple, proven daily stacks that I use myself and recommend to the clients and partners I work with. Each one targets a specific area that people are struggling with today, and they work together beautifully. So let's begin. Okay, the first stack, this is really my core. So I'm going to call this core here. This is your core daily renewal, replenishment, vitality, and longevity stack. Okay, and we're going to draw a little circle here. And we're going to talk about three major areas that this addresses. So, number one, we're continually wanting to replenish our nutritional bank account, or NBA for short. That's just like, if you're spending money and you're not putting money back in, eventually what's going to happen? Things are going to bounce, right? Well, that's happening with our tissues, our brain, our body. We think it's just getting older, but it's because we're not replenishing those nutrients internally on a daily basis. So we want to get those nutrients back in. Second is we want to neutralize oxidative stress. And how do we do that? That is with antioxidants, which we get from fruits and vegetables and also from our supplements. Now, oxidative stress is what makes a car engine rust, okay? But it's happening internally all the time. We're exposed to oxidative stress, our brain, our bodies, our organs, our tissues, our cell walls. And if that's what free radicals create is oxidative stress. And if we don't neutralize it, oxidative stress is one of the single greatest silent accelerators of aging, leading to all the things we're concerned about, right? Cancer, diabetes, heart disease, dementia, joint inflammation. It's what makes everything worse is that oxidative stress. So we want to catch it and address it early or as early as possible. And then the third area, which is very unique, is healthy gene expression. We now know that aging isn't just a matter of time, but rather it's our own expression of the genes we have that gets out of tune as we age, but now we can see it. We have the science to see it and to be able to actually find the blends from nature that help retune and support that healthy gene expression on an ongoing basis. So what is this core? The first thing is going to be anything from what we call the Life Pack family, particularly Life Pack or Life Pack Nano. But for kids, there's even Jungle Malls, a chewable, and soon there will even be a Life Pack Core or Elements as an entry level to this replenishing your nutritional bank account. And everything from the Life Pack family also neutralizes that oxidative stress because it has antioxidants that are proven to get absorbed and actually improve your scanner or prism score. So those are all certified for that. So that's the core. Okay, Life Pack. In fact, that's the first step. So I would say that's foundational is Life Pack, something from the Life Pack family. That would be foundational. The next step up from there would be actually wanting to retune that healthy gene expression. And one of the first things that does that, and it overlaps, actually, I'm going to put it over here, it overlaps with healthy gene expression and antioxidants. And that is something called age lock youth or Y-span in some of our markets. So a more advanced approach would be Life Pack or Life Pack Nano plus youth. Okay, that would be your next level up. Now, youth, actually, our scientists screen about 1,000 genes and gene pathways head to toe that affect everything from inflammatory balance to brain health, tissue renewal, vision, joint health, immune system, cardiovascular, all these different systems of your body, even your glucose balance and fat metabolism, and helps keep those systems active and renewed and functioning normally. So this can be significant and covers all three bases between Life Pack and youth. You're covering all three bases, but I want to give you a third one for the most comprehensive, and this is my core daily stack. And that's going to be Life Pack or Life Pack Nano. Life Pack Nano is just more comprehensive and has a nanoized form of some of the nutrients that are hard to absorb, so you get absorbed even better. And then youth. And then the third component something called R squared. And R squared sits squarely in this last gene expression component. So youth overlaps the gene expression and antioxidants and a bit of the nutritional bank account. So youth actually covers all three a bit. Life Pack and Life Pack Nano, the Life Pack family enhance that, taking the nutritional bank account and antioxidants further, but don't directly impact gene expression. And then R squared is strictly gene expression. The reason why I call this the most comprehensive, and I do all three of these, what we sometimes call our golden triangle, is because what R squared does, R squared has both a day component. The day component is a blend of three natural ingredients from nature that actually is the right ratio and amounts that retunes the genes that impact our mitochondria, which are the little engines or powerhouses in our cells that make ATP, which is the very energy of life that keeps our brain and body going. So we want to keep that renewed. And this is huge as an anti-aging breakthrough. And what a lot of people experience, even younger people, is an improvement first in their stamina and recovery. So mental focus and performance and stamina, physical stamina, and sexual vitality in both men and women. So this is really significant for that ongoing renewal. And then it also has a night component, which is three other ingredients from nature that actually help your cells get the byproducts that have built up during the day. It restores those genes that help those systems that get those byproducts out while you sleep. So your cells and the function, your energy aren't getting more and more sluggish over time, but are continually renewed as you sleep. And in fact, with R squared, a lot of people do notice improved sleep and better recovery as well. So that's my comprehensive stack. But again, you could start with any of the Life Pack family to get into this arena, into this core protocol here. The more advanced would be Life Pack or Life Pack Nano and Youth. And then the most comprehensive would be Life Pack Nano, Youth, and R Square. So that's my core protocol. The next one I want to share with you, because it's so big in our society today, and that's the gut and metabolic reset stack. Okay, this is another key protocol. Now you can combine or mix and match these protocols or start with the one that's most important for you. Now, gut health is so key, right? Because our gut's like our second brain, and our gut actually creates the majority of the feel-good hormone, serotonin, in our body. It's not our brain that produces it, it's our gut, and our gut affects our digestion, our mood, our energy, so many different factors, our absorption of nutrients. So we want to get our gut healthy. And a key way to do that first, the first product, so I would say this is kind of the foundational start, is something called New Biome. You can get it with or without caffeine, but that's your pre and postbiotic and pomegranate extract that actually has been shown clinically to support and renew your own healthy microbiome fingerprint. That's the unique blend of healthy bacteria that you were born with and that has developed through life, and it helps support that and get that back in balance. So that digestion, all those different factors we just talked about that start in your gut are more in balance. Plus, there's actually a clinical study showing that it decreases bloating. It even decreases waist size up to 2 inches, about 2 inches, due to bloating. So this is significant. So New Biome makes a big difference. People can usually feel it right away. It's just a powder. You mix it with water. I like to chill it overnight and sip it. Take it once a day, and it can make a big difference in how you feel. Okay, so that's New Biome. My personal experience, with a background in irritable bowel syndrome, I've been on psyllium husk fiber, what some of you know as Metamucil, ever since my teenage years. Couldn't live without it. And New Biome has totally replaced that. Tastes a lot better. It doesn't get all gunky and bulked up, and I feel good with it. So New Biome is a huge one. Now, your next step up, more advanced, would be New Biome plus something called M Smart. Now, M Smart or Meal Smart was designed. It's also a powdered mix-in. You can mix it with the New Biome or take it separately. Again, I love to chill it overnight together and just sip on that before one of my major meals, either lunch or dinner. But M Smart helps with your sugar spikes and cravings. It actually helps with your carbohydrate metabolism. Carbohydrate and starches, and helps with that energy crash and cravings in the couple hours after a meal, evening out your blood sugar response and helping you really with a healthy metabolic response and also healthy habits. Okay, people are saying they feel like themselves again and able to make healthy choices again. It also has healthy fiber, has mulberry leaf extract for that balancing that carbohydrate metabolism, and then also a sense of greater satisfaction after your meals. And it actually has beta carotene and antioxidants. So this is actually certified or guaranteed to raise your scanner or prism score as well. Little side note back on the first protocol, all the Life Pack family and youth are all guaranteed to raise your scanner score. And in this case over here, M Smart is as well. Now, let's go. So, more advanced would be Newbon plus M Smart. Now, the most comprehensive would be adding another sip. Okay, it comes as powder or liquid, but it's basically another sip, and that's our Beauty Focus Collagen Plus. Now, all collagen is not created equal. I love that our science team has actually found the specific peptide fingerprint that has been shown on clinical studies to have the highest effect on helping your skin create new collagen. But they didn't stop there. It also has an antioxidant from nature, from the marigold flower, called lutein, that happens to be good for your eyes too. But it protects, it's like a biological shield that protects the new collagen in your skin from being broken down by the blue light and ultraviolet light and all the free radicals and oxidative stress it's exposed to through our skin. All right. And then it has an additional ingredient that helps with hydration. And because it has that antioxidant, it is trackable. It's the only collagen I know of in the world that's trackable and guaranteed to raise your scanner or prism score. And people love how they look when they take this as well. So each of these is something you can sip. And then the last one in this gut and metabolic reset is a really unique one called Age Lock Meta. And what this is, 7 years of research pioneered by our team of scientists around the world, leading the way in a new science of understanding pigment from nature called anthocyanins and how it affects our gut health. And what they found is this also supports your microbiome. It's just a few capsules you take once a day, and it helps restore the lining of the gut. So inflammatory toxins are less likely to leak through and trigger inflammation. So it has an inflammatory balancing effect, a healthy gut health effect, and it has a balancing effect on our systemic metabolism, including blood sugar and fat metabolism, and supporting organ health, including your heart, your heart, your liver, and your pancreas. So this is 3 sips and then a little capsules that you take once a day. And this is our gut and metabolic reset stack. Then the last one I'm going to wrap up with here is how many of you have experienced in our rapidly changing society, people are experiencing challenges with focus, with stress, with sleep, and it affects our nervous system is always in fight or flight, and it affects our how we feel and our ability to really function and be present in our life. So this third stack is called the Mind 360 or My New Day 360 for better focus, calm, sleep, and memory. Because when your brain's scrambled, it's hard to remember things, right? So we want to support that brain health. And what is that? Now, you could take any one of these as the foundation if that's the particular area you want to address first, or you can combine these for more advanced, or the most comprehensive would be the entire stack. So, and these are all one a day, which is wonderful. So one is Sharp Focus, which is a blend that for hours people are finding they're just able to stay focused. Even people who are easily distracted and have trouble with attention, they're able to stay focused and on task for hours and get more done. And that keeps a sustained amount of energy as well. So that's Sharp Focus. The next one, because sometimes once we have focus during the day, the other issue though that creeps up on us is that anxiety, that flight or fight, or that trouble turning off our brain at night. So the next one is Feel Calm. Some people take this during the day when they need that little extra Zen support. Others, I like it at the end of the day as part of my unwind routine. All right, that's feel calm. Now, going along with that, another one by itself or in combination is nighttime. This is a once a day powder you mix with water. It fizzes up in warm water. You sip it. Rochelle and I love to sip it before bed. Has saffron, magnesium, and a dash of melatonin. And what we're finding is it just helps. It's like turning down the lights, which we also like to do, and helps you really unwind for bed and have better quality sleep. Now, I like to combine feel calm and nighttime as part of my nighttime routine. And I find with consistent use more and more, I find I have vivid dreams and wake up feeling refreshed. Often now, even forgetting what day it is or where I am. But I love that feeling because it means I had a deep sleep and then I'm refreshed and renewed for a new day. So that's a really significant part of that daily renewal. And then the last part is for learning and memory. It's called mindful. And this is a powerful blend that actually restores that healthy and neutralizes oxidative stress in your brain. So it's actually scanner certified to raise, guaranteed to raise your scanner or prism score and help protect and renew that ongoing ability for learning and memory in your brain. So that's the Mind 360 daily focus, calm, sleep, and memory stack. So those are three core health stacks or protocols that could make a huge difference for you. Get back with the person who shared this with you. Let them know which stack is of most interest or which areas are most important to you right now, and they can guide you and help you get started on a 60 to 90 day transformation to really feel your best both now and get on a healthier path for years to come.